Today is Thursday, May 9th, and I'm just wondering about the Game 2s of the playoff series that face the Mavericks and Stars tonight.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Are all financial advisors fiduciaries? Fewer than you think. Not knowing could reduce your lifestyle. Hi, I'm Mitch Kramer, founder and CEO of Fluent Financial. A fiduciary is a regulatory term to reduce conflicts of interest in wealth management. A fiduciary always works in your best interest. A non-fiduciary advisor might put their compensation or company ahead of yours. At Fluent Financial, we are certified financial planners acting as fiduciary advisors. To learn more, go to fluentfinancial.com or Fluent Financial's YouTube channel.
There's been a significant development in your laundry room. Laundry detergent sheets, not dryer sheets, but the same concept. Paper thin, remarkably efficient. Just toss one into your load of clothes and voila! Sparkling clean and smelling great. And as a plus, they're hypoallergenic for those with sensitive skin. Plastic jugs of detergent, jugs that just wind up in trash heaps. It's easy to get your laundry detergent sheets. Just go to the link in today's podcast episode.
Introducing Star Power Smart Home Solutions, where cutting-edge technology meets effortless living. Control your entire home with just a tap on your smartphone. Adjust the lights, set the perfect temperature, and ensure your home is secure, all from the palm of your hand. Star Power has the experts that will transform your house into a secure, smart home. Experience the ultimate solution in comfort and security for your family. Get started at GetStarPower.com. Star Power, where innovation meets home.
The Dallas Mavericks and Dallas Stars each lost Game 1 of their best-of-7 quarterfinal playoff series on Tuesday night. Tonight, each faces Game 2, but they approach with very different situations. Mavs were blown out by 22 points. It was the opening game of the series. They were less rested than Oklahoma City. There were a lot of things. You could just dismiss that game and say, hey, they didn't play very well. They got out-rebounded 52-39. They got outshot, etc. And erase that from your mind. But there's one thing you can't erase, and that's the right knee injury to Luka Doncic. He hurt it in Game 3 of the opening playoff series against the Clippers. And he hasn't been the same Luka Doncic since. He played hurt again last night. And he shot very poorly, 6 of 19. Even worse from three-point range, 1 of 8. He turned it over 5 times. He missed 4 free throws. Luka last night was basically unrecognizable from the Luka that the league has gotten to know. So, knowing what Luka was facing, Oklahoma City, of course, did the right thing. They, at the defensive end, they ran players at Luka. The primary defender for a good part of the evening was a fellow named Lugens Dort. We'll come back to him in just a moment. But they ran people at Luka knowing he couldn't do the kind of the bonsai boom rush to the basket like he usually does because of the knee condition. And it worked there. And at the other end of the floor, they attacked Luka, knowing that he would be less capable defensively. One thing we must understand about Oklahoma City, they're a terrific team. They're now 5 straight wins in the postseason so far. With the postseason counted in at home, they're a terrific 36-8 for the year. And they have superstars, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and wonderful players in Chet Holmgren and Josh Giddey and Jalen Williams. And then there's this fellow, Lugens Dort. He scored 7 points the other night. So why on earth are we talking about him? It's because he is a secret weapon that every team wishes they had. He is fantastic defensively. And Dort covered Luka a good part of the evening. Dort's capable of switching over on lots of different people. He is so good defensively. In fact, Lugens Dort is so terrific defensively that he's earned the nickname the Dorture Chamber. It's okay. It's especially okay in Oklahoma City. But Dort moved Luka one way or another, prevented his mad dashes to the basket. The Mavs tonight, the series comes down to one huge question, and that's, will the real Luka Doncic, because of this knee injury, return tonight or at all in this series? With the Stars, they're dealing with a far different situation than the Mavericks. The Mavericks situation is physical. The Stars situation is emotional. The Stars' question is, how do they get back up emotionally after blowing game one? They dashed out to a 3-0 lead. It looked like it was going to be a put your feet up on the desk and have another glass of wine. And then in the second period, the Stars committed a couple of foolish penalties. And Colorado jumped on that and scored 2 power play goals. And suddenly, it was game on. And as the game wore on, the Avalanche were a better team. They created far more good goal-scoring opportunities than did the Stars. And finally, on a goal by third-liner Miles Wood, they won in overtime 4-3. The high-scoring Dallas Stars, after that 3-goal early burst, did not score the last 55 minutes of the game. The challenge for the Stars is putting that game behind them. 2 years ago, Colorado won the Stanley Cup. Now they've taken back home ice advantage by winning game one of this series. Any hangover from the collapse in game one could put the Dallas Stars in a huge hole.
Today's episode brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Sooner, Better Lifestyle, and by Star Power, Love Where You Live.
Just Wondering is a production of DSP Media for FanStream Sports. You can find Norm's show along with other great programming at fanstreamsports.com.
Thank you for listening to today's episode. If you enjoyed it, hit follow. And every weekday, a fresh new episode of Just Wondering will be delivered right to you. And if you enjoy this podcast, please share it with a friend. Finally, should you have questions or comments, please share them with us by going to X and our address at Norm's Clubhouse. That's Just Wondering with Norm Hitzges. And every day, I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitzges, and I'm just wondering too.